the 2K Sports pregame show.
And on one of the epic nights in the NBA, welcome one and all to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside former All-Star Shaquille O'Neal and a guy who has watched the All-Star Game a lot, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your name. You've watched it a lot as well.
And I'm fixing to watch another one. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. And how much fun is this? The All-Star Game officially upon us, typically a high-scoring, fast-breaking affair. Shaq, any reason to think it's going to be anything different this time around?
Well, there are no more Dikembe Mutombos.
Oh, that was very impressive.
Thank you, Ernie. Not as many shot-blocking centers in the league now. That might have slowed things down a little. Offense rules the game. I wish Dikembe was still here so he can go, no, Ernie.
How about if I play you and you play Dikembe?
No.
Mr. Mutombo, I really like the way you played the game, but I like it when you used to wave your finger.
Well, thank you, Ernie. Everything good. Shaq threw 2 elbows in my face. I think he called it elbow sandwich.
Well, I'll be you, Ernie. Hey, so Kevin Harlan, we're going to go courtside with you, and we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm really confused now.
I'm not.
This is it, the showcase for the absolute best of the NBA. The All-Star Game set to begin tonight. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Curry is out there with Thompson. Then it's Durant. Then it's the Magician. And it's Gasol and at the center.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And Cousins kicks to Russell. Cousins with a screen for Russell. Pass to Embiid. And he gets it to go.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And Gasol, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Russell dishes to Harden. Screen by Cousins. Harden the pass to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Embiid throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots off the screen. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Embiid. Outside Russell. He dishes it to Harden. shoots from the baseline, and the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Thompson kicks to Curry. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Simmons. The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Russell. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. We talked about what it means for him to be at the helm of the All-Star side, and he said, really, it is a testament to my team. They've played great, and this is just a side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit. Love it, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Durant. Back to Curry. And the rejection by Harden. Now the pass to Harrison. No good. Great D that time from Durant. One-on-one fast break. Good. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now here's Cousins. Back to Harden. Lock at 6. Here's Embiid. Gasol with the rebound.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Curry against Embiid from 10 feet out. And the rejection by Cousins. They now take the lead. Gasol's got his second basket.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Back to Russell. From deep three-point range, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. And Thompson kicks to Gasol. Here's Simmons. And Embiid pulls it down.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Harrison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
First team foul.
The East making a switch. Leonard's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Curry with it. He feeds it to Gasol. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gasol's got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's the screen. Curry kicks to Durant. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 7 points for Kevin Durant. Durant's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Durant. Dishes it to Curry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. LeBron, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Butler comes in for Harrison. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. And Chris Paul subbed in for Russell. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Vucevic, he's checked in for Gasol. Antetokounmpo comes in for the Magician. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Klay Thompson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Leonard dishes the ball. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The East All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw, good. Ball. John Wall's checked in for Steph Curry. And so Paul nails both of them. Now here's Wall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. The dish to Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Butler. Wall attacking. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Wall.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Westbrook, no good. Here's Lillard. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Vucevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep. This game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible. They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
And it's LeBron missing.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
1:22 left to play here in the first.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Griffin. He's checked in for the East.
East All-Stars Dance Team.
.119 left here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Butler.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Here's Westbrook. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Now, here's Wall. The drive by Anthony. And just miss after miss right now. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. From 11 feet away. It's rebounded by the West.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Wall passes to Vucevic. Wall against Westbrook. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Vucevic.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And here is Paul. Outside Griffin. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. A great event unfolding, one quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star Game.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 3-point lead.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Steph Curry. Marc Gasol is out there with the Magician. And it's Durant. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. On defense, the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The West All-Stars have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Al Harden. Over to the wing. Here's Harrison. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harrison's got 7 points. Harrison's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Curry dishes to Durant. Gasol setting the pick for Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Gasol kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. With a step back. Nice D from Cousins.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Gasol. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Cousins with a screen on Thompson. Here's Harden. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Marc Gasol. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Thompson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Russell passes to Harden. Feeds to Embiid. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Passes it to Gasol. The shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Back to Harden. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Durant attacking. And Durant gets double teamed. Kicks it to Gasol. Harrison with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Up again, and Cousins throws it down hard. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Simmons.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Russell dishes to Embiid. Back to Russell. He kicks to Cousins. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. And they're moving it up. Shoots. Harrison with the rebound. The drive by Russell. Baseline try, and the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Durant. The step-back jumper is good. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Harden. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
It's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Now here's Cousins. No good off the back of the rim. And Simmons kicks to Durant. The 11-footer, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 11 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
New players in now for the East.
Substitution.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Westbrook. Elbow shot is on the way, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars. Leonard the pass to James. Outside Westbrook. Vucevic with the block.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Just 5 on the clock. It's Anthony with the drive. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Paul dishes to LeBron. The West All-Stars pull it in. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Stolen by Westbrook. LeBron up top with the teardrop, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the West. Good on the second free throw. The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Stolen by Westbrook. Paul outside. Pass to Leonard. Baseline jumper. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Al Paul, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. Here's on to Tacumbo, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And some changes here for the East. Drummond comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Chris Paul. The West All-Stars also with the sub. John Wall's checked in for Lillard. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. He's with the ball. Oladipo goes in. Pass to Drummond. Cannot hit. Hayward with some nice D. The 15-footer. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his third rebound tonight. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The West All-Stars have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so Wall nails both of them. And here are the East All-Stars now, down by 12. Westbrook passes to Drummond. LeBron sets the screen for Drummond. Back to Westbrook. The stupendous finish in traffic. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Anthony sets the pick for Wall. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Anthony right side. No good.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And that concludes the first half. West All-Stars lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. And, guys, some memorable All-Star Weekend competitions over the years, but what a stacked roster this year's West All-Stars have. Wow. I don't think anyone's surprised they've had the upper hand in sportsmanship and in the scoring so far tonight.
Well, the West has been the most dominant conference for quite some time now, and they're showing why that's the case. The depth of the Western Conference and the All-Star Game is something that usually gives them an advantage. All these guys are just here to have fun, but deep down, they're competing to win.
And I think no matter how deep we see the Western Conference, the top stars in the East want to try to get back on top here tonight. We might see a lot more fight as we get into the second.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game.
Return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the East All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Harrison. Then it's Harden, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Russell in at the 1.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Cousins from outside the arc, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Gasol. Really left alone that time. Gasol's got 12.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Outside, Russell. The pass to Harrison. Right at the free throw line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 13 points in the game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And he gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8, takes the 13-footer, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrison. Cannot hit. Curry with some nice D. Here's Simmons, guarded by Harden. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Dishes to Simmons. And the rejection by Embiid.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Russell with a wide-open look. Drops in the tray. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the West All-Stars have possession. And that one's good. Simmons.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Curry. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Harrison, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
The West All-Stars have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 8 points and 7 assists.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
4 on the clock. Shot's good. Harrison's got 19 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Curry kicks to Durant. Gasol is screened, and Durant gets double-teamed. Inside, Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 14 points for the game.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Thompson comes with the double team. Cousins dishes to Harden. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. To the middle. And again, it's Marc Gasol. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Cousins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cousins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Left side Durant. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Gasol's got 18 points in the game.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's had. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Harden the pass to Embiid.
Two shots, gentlemen.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the East with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Harrison. And it's Paul in for Russell. Moutier, he's checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Curry. No good on the second free throw. And so here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lillard attacking. Here's Moutier. The shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Harden. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 13 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
There's the dish to Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in. Simmons gone 4 for 9 from the field. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Here's Embiid. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 9 points in the game so far.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Moutier with the basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The drive by Paul. And he gets it to go.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Chris Paul. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Off target with the open look.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Harden with it. 13 points in the game. Cousins with a screen on Durant. Here's Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 11 points for Joel Embiid.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Lillard attacking. And the rejection by Embiid. And here's the East. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Harden. From deep, the West All-Stars pull it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Moutier, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the East with some changes. James checked in for Joel Embiid. Kawhi Leonard comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Then for the West All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Magician. Bradley Beal comes in for Kevin Durant. And John Wall subbed in for Moutier.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Gasol with the dunk.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Paul. Here's Westbrook. Goes back up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here they come. And Wall kicks to Gasol. The baseline J. Gasol missing again. Westbrook dishes the ball. Outside Butler. To the inside. It's stolen by Wall. He dishes it to Lillard. He feeds it to Gasol. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go. And now an 11-point West All-Star lead.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the West All-Stars finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. Great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Antetokounmpo. Anthony is out there with Hayward. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. And that one's good. Harrison's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Anthony sets the pick for Thompson. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Drummond. James Harden. He's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Durant's checked in for the West. Here's Curry. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
It's Harden with the drive. And Durant sends it back. Here's Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. The feed to Hayward. Anthony sets the pick for Hayward. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The drive by Russell. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Hayward. Outside for Durant. Fires for three. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Pick by Griffin. Russell kicks to Griffin. Passes to Harrison. Anthony on the double team. Harden right side. Just 5 to shoot. That shot wide open. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half. Curry kicks to Anthony. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
From the baseline. Here's Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Cousins comes in for Blake Griffin. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Simmons is checked in.
Timeout, East All-Stars. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Russell kicks to Cousins. To the middle. Here's Harrison. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Feeds it to Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for the Magician.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Screen by Russell. Here's Harrison. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Harrison's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Curry. Inside, Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Thompson against Harden. It's deflected. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Embiid. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And stolen by Russell. Harden against Curry. Harden the pass to Russell. Back to Harden. Down low. Clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
DeMarcus Cousins taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 8 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Here's Russell. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Russell dishes to Harden. Embiid the screen. Harden kicks to Embiid. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Harrison, defended by Durant. Kicks to Cousins. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot. Cousins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the East All-Stars. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Curry. At the top of the key, Durant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Russell passes to Cousins. Here's Harden on the wing. 3-pointer. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 5th assist in this one.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Now, here's Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Shot from 12. That's good. And now, 24 points for Marc Gasol.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Lillard's checked in for Curry. Here's Thompson. Thompson is double. Outside Durant. And Lillard gets to Gasol. East grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harrison. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Harrison at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Harrison. And so he hits both. Here is Lillard. There's a screen. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhale right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Thompson against Harden. Here's Harrison. No good off the front iron. And the West All-Stars have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Now here's Harden. Embiid the screen. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. Lillard right side. Pass to Gasol. And that one's good. Gasol's got 26.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from James Harden. To the inside, Gasol, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Harden against Thompson. Fades and shoots. Harden can't hit. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. A big stretch here going 10-2. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Russell. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Russell passes to Harrison, and he gets it to go. Harrison's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
To the paint, knocked away, and stolen by Cousins. Pass to Harden, three-pointer, good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Lillard attacking, deflects the pass.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
They get it again. Cousins, Durant with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Down low. Here's Harrison. Here's Embiid. And the shot is long.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Kevin Durant. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him. And down the stretch, really having a huge impact. And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid